Okay. Hi. I just got done really working on my house a bunch. It was like relentless work, 12 hours a day for most of this year. Besides, in January a little bit, I was still working on videos with my friend Al. I let him stay here for free because he doesn't really have a house. He has a little, well, he has a kind of like a shack or house in the woods with barely any electricity and barely, like, he barely has running water. And I didn't want him to freeze in the winter time, so I let him stay here downstairs because I didn't want him to die because he's kind of homeless, but he has like a little shack or house that he owns. He somehow kept some of his money. He was like me, but he didn't like have these big ambitions of doing huge things that drove him to work really hard all the time. So he would take it easy, go on vacation and stuff. He took care of his parents for like 20 or 30 years. He was an electrician for 20 years or something like that. He was a master electrician. He's a genius at being an electrician. He's really good at being an electrician. And so he helped me work on my house, and we did work on the house, and he had a free place to stay, and he cooked food and stuff. So this is me after barely getting to work out. I'm at one of my heaviest weights ever. One of my heaviest weights ever. Yo. But I'm not that bad. Yo. And yesterday, wow, looks like a good view out there. So I was saying that in the video because I was thinking I was going to tell people on Instagram. I was going to start posting on Instagram more. I'll probably put this on Instagram, but also on my YouTube channel. Most everyone knows who Al is, you know. So I filmed videos with him for like a month before, however long. It was like right after Christmas when he showed up. And before that, I was like working at my house, doing other stuff, figuring out how to get to Texas. So I'm going to take it easy. I don't want to do too much right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I was going to finally get, feel confident about myself again to where I can fly in a plane and not have difficulty being so stressed out, like where I can lose enough body fat where it's not going to like worry me so much to fly in a plane. I want to get to that place where I feel okay again, not working 12 hours a day in this house. So I'm going to start working out more. And so yesterday was the first day that I really worked out, like the first day that I did many reps, many sets of some weight like this. The 45 pounds, I didn't get up to those. So I'm just going to see how many push-ups I can do. Yesterday I did like 40 as one of the things that I was doing, but I can probably do more now. But this is what I do is even when I'm not working out as much, I do something. I try to pick up these and do curls or something every once in a while. So I make sure to keep on some muscle and keep in some kind of okay shape. That's why it's good to work out at home. You can do stuff where you work out at home, so you don't have to drive all the way to a gym and back just to get a workout in. So, but I didn't have much time to work out at all. I have not really been working out. So I'm just going to see going from barely working out at all to my first real workout was yesterday. First workout this year, pretty much, besides early January. I've been working out, but doing little workouts. Like I might work out for like 10 or 15 minutes a day or something like that. Or every few days, 10 or 15 minutes. It was not that much working out. It was working in the house. So, and that, I don't know if that counts as a workout or not. So, I'm probably going to take a shower this morning, but before, I just want to see how many push-ups I can do from not being in my best shape ever. I want to see how much it helps to like keep doing push-ups here and there, and stuff here and there to keep the muscle on so you're in somewhat good shape. Having something in your house where you can do something here and there when you take a break and you're like, yeah, I want to feel okay, or jump up and dance when you're feeling light. So I'm going to see how many push-ups I can do. Okay. I don't know what kind of personal hygiene I've been doing, but not as much as I'd like to be like looking like really spiffy or whatever. Spiffy, that's my goal. Okay, spiffy, man. That's cool. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that stuff. Nonsense. See how many push-ups I can do. I think that's 72. 72 virgins in hell was what Bin Laden got. And I got 72 push-ups. Oh, man. I'm so American. I'm so Republican and right-wing. Just wake up 4 in the morning, turn on Fox News. Don't tell anyone. It's got to be pretend. You're doing some covert, big Republican shit. And you know what happens if you do that too much? Because you think they're going to bring you down to hell with this unimaginable fear that they try to drive me by. The devil and demons. It becomes something opposite of what I believed in. It was unimaginably bad. And to make up for it, I did my best God's work to be like Jesus. And I went across the entire country willing to face all those nightmarish fears that I had. It was not easy. And I was like Jesus, as much like Jesus as I was able to, on faith, and when I was raised believing in God and Jesus. And I did my best God's work to make up for any negative effect that I may have had on big political things when they drove me by fear to do that shit. And then everything was good again. No one was hurt, nothing bad political happened. Everything was okay. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. So I made up for my sin, but I had to be like Jesus. And it was so much like Jesus that an eclipse happened when I was across country. I ended up without my car, not knowing where I was, wandering the streets, acting like I was Hispanic to stand up for minorities that much, as big a way as I could to get everyone to notice everywhere I was going, across the entire South. Because I had been bad. I had been bad with the mean Republican shit. So I knew I had done wrong, and Jesus gave me a chance to make up for the things that I had done wrong. So I was good, and everything by some miracle, Everything is okay. And I'm really good now. I don't worry about any fear driving things. I don't like facing my fears that much. Maybe I can. If I don't know. I'm not supposed to. I guess it's a miracle that, But Jesus was there to help me when I faced my fears. So he only gave me as much as I was able to do on my own. It was frightening. It was really frightening, and he only had me go through the things I was able to do. Jesus protects us through the most difficult things we know on earth to help us be okay. However, for some of us, it will be too late. Some human beings, they'll burn in the lake of fire for all eternity. It's known as hell. You know what hell really is? It'll be on Judgment Day. Many of the wicked people who made habits out of that kind of bad sin could be in their thoughts and intent and their actions, but they cover it up with lies so they don't get in trouble sometimes. Some people do. They sin in different ways, and the devil gets them to do it. The devil got all of us to sin, all humankind. There's sin on earth. That's why we die. It'll kill all of us eventually, unless the second coming happens on earth unless the second coming happens on earth of Jesus, which will be the tribulation, that 7 years of a tribulation about. They interpret the prophecy in the Bible to mean 7 years. Some people think it's 3 or 4 years of a difficult time when the devil tries to conquer good and God wins. And all the bad is destroyed in the lake of fire on Judgment Day, including the bad people who were wicked, who sinned, who made a habit out of those sins. Try not to make a habit out of sins. You got to do your best God's work. It's not easy. I know. I mess up too. So do the best God's work that you can. This is our one chance to be kind to others and to repent for the sin we had done. I think I don't have to repent that much. I've already repented out here by myself in the woods. It was not easy. And then it got okay again. You don't always have to be around other people to do God's work. Sometimes God separates you from the love that you had with human beings to be closer to God, to love God and Jesus. And God's everywhere. He's omniscient. If you think he's there, he's everywhere. God created everything. He knows everything at all times, past, present, and future. He knows everything, God, and he created everything that's good. The devil created everything bad. His own stupid, mean way of trying to hurt others to get more, which inevitably is going to kill him. So, believe in God and Jesus and you'll be saved. But it's a little more than just believing. That inherent in believing in God and Jesus is doing God's work on earth, being kind to others. It shows us in the Bible how to be. Being kind to others and feeling sorry for the bad we've done when we know we've done wrong. And when we're kind to others, along with that means forgive others when they're mean to you. That's pretty difficult sometimes, but sometimes it can be really easy, and it's the best. It's like feels really good. So you leave it all up to God and Jesus, and it talks all about it in the Bible. Okay, bye. This is John Birmingham. I think I did 72 push-ups, unless that was 82. I think it was 70. That's a miracle. I hung in there long enough working on the house until I finally got to feel like I had done enough work and it was okay again. It's a miracle. It was not easy. That was not easy. So I'm going to go. This is John Birmingham. Check out more videos on God and Jesus on my channel, or go find a Bible and read for yourself, please. Or look up when you think of things that are in the Bible, do a Google search and go to a trusted source that you have a good feeling inside. That's good, not bad. You have faith and belief in God and everything that's good. And look up those sources. And then you'll know the truth. It's the truth about everything. It's God's truth. Okay, I'm going to go. Bye, this is John Birmingham. I'm getting out of here. Oh, I didn't have it zoomed out. Or did? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go. Bye.